Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I am here to take care of the Cancers. Cancers, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Cancer as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Venus, if you didn't know, fun fact, Venus just moved into Cancer. So now it was in Gemini, now it's in Cancer. So this could be a really good time for you if you're looking for romance or you want to start a family or something like that. You might meet somebody during this time. I think it's, I read for like the next 4 months, Venus is going to be in Cancer, I think. Okay, I'm going to have to fact check that. But Cancers, I've already pulled your cards, okay, for the pre-shuffle. So you first have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Okay, so the sign of Cancer is known as the mother, the maternal sign of the zodiac, and the opposite sign is Capricorn, which is known as like the father of the zodiac. But you guys are always so nurturing, you're so giving and so kind to other people, but I think that you guys forget that you do need to be more receptive as well to energies coming towards you, not just be the nurturer that you are all the time. So try this month to surrender to being more open to letting people help you and letting people nurture you for a change. Okay, you have surrender to success, like Leo. Was it Leo? You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. It was either Leo. No, it wasn't Leo. I think it was Scorpio. You could have Scorpio placements though, or Leo placements, because I don't know. Leo has gotten this card before. It might have been Leo. I can't remember. I can never remember. But yeah, you guys are ready to experience a new incoming of abundance. Today is 8/8, which is known also, you might see people talking about the Lionsgate portal, which is like a really supercharged portal where today is just a really lucky day because the number 8 in numerology represents abundance and wealth and prosperity and progression. And so if you want to do intentions, you should today. And it looks like you really should. When I pulled for your pre-shuffle from the angel deck, you have 111. You are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. And then you have flame, eternity. So I feel like today with these two cards, really both are used for manifestations. When you see ones, that means that you should step into your masculine energy and start to create. Okay, really think about what you want in your life. Think about what you want to come to fruition. And when you see 111, 111, or even 1111, pay attention to your thoughts. What are you thinking about? Are you thinking positive thoughts? Usually when I see 111, I try to claim some type of really positive affirmation over my life, like I am going to achieve all my goals, or, you know, I make it more personal to me. But when I see this number, that means that whatever I'm thinking about, excuse me, whatever I've been actively thinking about, that is what is coming to fruition. Okay, so if I've been thinking a lot about negativity, that's what's going to come to fruition. If I've been thinking a lot about love, that's what's coming to fruition. So maybe you should light some candles today, do some affirmations, pray, meditate, but whatever you are trying to bring into your life, or whatever is meant to be yours, will always find its way to you, and whatever you set intentions for will kind of always be out lingering in the universe for eternity, I feel like, when I see this card. So that's really cool. Cancers. All right, Cancers, let's look at your overall energy. Y'all had a pretty good month last month for Cancer season. A lot of people were wanting you guys, which is what it was looking like. So let's see what's going on now for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the overall energy for Cancers, please? Ooh. Okay. 3 of Swords upright. What happened? All right. 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here? What's the biggest obstacle, the biggest challenge for Cancers for August? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what's the solution? What's the solution? 10 of Cups in reverse. All right. And let's see what's hidden and what's going to be revealed to Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this month. What's hidden and what's going to be revealed to Cancers. What's hidden? Six of Swords in reverse. You guys are going backwards in a sense, like mentally you're having a hard time transitioning to new territory. And let's see what's revealed to Cancers for August. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and then lastly, let's look at what's the overall advice for Cancers for August 2020. Overall advice, please, for Cancers. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So I'm seeing some decisions need to be made here mentally. You got some mental blockages. First card overall, Three of Swords for your overall energy. So forgiveness. Forgiveness is really the theme that I'm getting here for you guys. You guys might have suffered some type of loss recently, or you're having some resentments really coming up heavily right now. So this could be resentments in regards to your family, because you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for your biggest challenge overall. But really, for some of you, you're going through a heartbreak. And that's just what it is. You're going through pain. You're grieving. You're going through a separation of some kind, something that disappointed you, and you're trying to make amends with it. But for many of you guys, I do feel like this has to do with you guys needing to forgive. Okay, if you're still holding on to the resentment, you are poisoning yourself every single day. Every single day you hold on to anger. Every single day you hold on to pain, resentment towards another person. You are literally re-traumatizing yourself. Now, it's not as easy as it sounds to forgive, okay? But what it comes down to with forgiveness usually has to do a lot with our egos. Our egos don't want to believe that we were wrong, that we failed ourselves, or that we allowed ourselves to be hurt, or that our judgment was wrong about somebody, about a person, a situation. And so that's why we hold on to resentment, because we don't want to give anybody else any more power over us. But honestly, when you really break it down, you really look at it, you are still giving somebody power over you if you allow them to make you angry and make you upset. Of course, there's a natural grieving process for every situation. There's a natural healing process, but there's also the saying, the saying, time heals all wounds. And time, it does help you to heal, but it depends on what you're doing with that time. That's why you have people in certain situations where they're like, oh, we've broken up 6 years ago and I'm still not over it. 6 years is a long time to not be over something. So it's like, what were you doing in that time frame to make you not be able to move on? Were you like still letting yourself have false hope about something? Were you just not accepting that somebody could have done something to you, not accepting of the disappointment? But really, your overall energy, Three of Swords, I kind of want to look into that a little bit more before we move to the next card. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But because it's upright, this is like something that's recent, or it's like the wound was just like reopened. Look what's at the bottom of my other deck, Three of Swords, and I didn't even start shuffling those yet. Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For some of you, you're kind of stuck in this heartbreak situation because wait a minute, because you didn't, hold on, y'all. wait, because you didn't have any closure. I'm sorry, stuff started getting traumatic here. Okay, so I think that you guys are really, some of y'all going through it. I'm sorry. This could have been you guys finding out about a third party. Three of Cups in reverse. This is my third party card. Or you're going through some type of breakup in your friendships, some separation here. But you have like a lack of closure, a lack of clarity here. Or there could have definitely been some secrets that were hidden from you, secrets that have come out. And really, I think you guys are kind of upset about something that didn't get off the ground. You also have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Tower and the Lovers card, Gemini right here, and then here we have Scorpio, Aries energy with the Tower. But for many of you, this was a very important connection in your life, or someone who you thought was very important, or you thought you shared an important connection to this person, to this friend, this lover, this parent, this whoever, brother, sister. And you had to kind of come to terms with a very rude awakening. Y'all know this tower. This is you. Y'all always get this. And you have to really, it might just break your heart that things didn't work out the way that you thought that they would, and they didn't progress, and they didn't get off the ground. Okay, so that's what the Three of Swords energy is showing here. And then for your biggest overall challenge, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's a good month for you guys to really work on your budgeting and your spending. Okay, for some of you want a future, you want a house, you want things long term, but you're having some issues with getting there. You could be having some issues with needing to learn from your parents' mistakes about how you saw them handle money, and you could be repeating the same pattern. So try not to fall into those same patterns if you see or if you know like your parents aren't good with money and stuff like that, or there's like a habit of doing that. But yeah, laying your foundations, or maybe you haven't been really preparing for your future like you should be right now, which is you really trying to invest in it as much as you can. And so that's your biggest struggle, needing to really do the proper investments, save properly right now, not to really just splurge and ball out and go crazy, but really think about your long-term future, which is 10 of Cups in reverse. So Cancers, family is very important to you guys. Okay, I know this. And so you might have some issues coming to terms with a family dynamic that is broken in your life, or that you want to make for yourself, but you can't get the dynamic that you want. Okay, there's some issues here with needing to refocus where you're putting your happiness, or what is going to make you happy. Sometimes certain family situations don't make us happy, and we have to kind of separate ourselves from that. You have 6 of Swords in reverse for what's hidden from you. So I think you are having a hard time really moving forward mentally, or it's like you physically move forward, but you're still mentally back here in the 3 of Swords energy, in the reliving the trauma. Could be kind of like a PTSD situation. And so you could need some help with that. Okay, remember here, surrender to receiving support and love. You might need help with your transition, or if you're trying to move, literally move or physically move. I mean, maybe you need help. Maybe you need to reach out. Maybe you need to ask, okay, how can I mentally move on from this and not keep getting myself stuck in a rut? Okay, what's revealed to you? You have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be where you're being too possessive over something or somebody. Could be being too possessive over your material possessions, and where you need to really let go. Okay, what you're holding on too tightly to mentally, emotionally, which is really preventing you from moving forward. 2 of Swords in reverse. You have to kind of get yourself unstuck. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. I want to clarify before we move on. I want to clarify that 2 of Swords here in reverse. That makes a difference. So yeah, your advice is to make a decision. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of the readings talking about making choices here, but you have to consciously make a choice. Not making a choice is still making a choice. You're choosing not to choose. Okay, so I think that there's something that you've been delaying on. Okay, I'm not going to think about this right now. I'm not going to really focus on it, but I think it is going to keep you stuck if you don't decide, all right, it's really time to move on, or it's really time to move forward. I really need to let this go. All right, 2 of Swords for Cancer. Tell me a little more about that, please, Spirit. Why is it 2 of Swords in reverse here for Cancers for August? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Tell me more about the 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So yeah, I think that this 2 of Cups been wanting to pop out the whole time. I keep seeing it as I shuffle. 2 of Cups upright. So you have to really make a conscious decision. I think you guys are just really holding on. Okay, you're holding on, or you're trying not to move forward and you have to really make a decision this month, well, you don't have to, but it would be in your best interest. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, to stop trying to water dead plants. Okay, are you still trying to give to a situation that you know is not good for you, you know is not healthy for you anymore, or you know is you could find something better for you? Still holding on to it? Maybe needing to be more honest with yourself about this. Queen of Swords came out with the 4 of Pentacles upright. Here, for what was real, you had it in reverse. So it could be that you need to do some cutting, or you need to really start thinking about your long-term future, which I feel like maybe you haven't been thinking about, maybe where you're going to be 10 years from now, 5 years from now, even a year from now. Okay, really thinking about what's holding you back from moving forward, from moving on, and why you're still holding on to it, why you're still holding on to the pain. Maybe you don't have closure, maybe, you know, you're looking for something, or you want a second chance in something, but needing to really find out, what is that thing that's holding me back, and how can I release it? Okay, that's what you need to really focus on. For or where are you not allowing people to support you and help you, that you could be more open? Okay, you might be very closed off right now and needing to be, like I said in the beginning, more receptive. Okay, all right, so now let's look at your love. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August. Let's look at single Cancers, and then we'll look at Cancers who are dealing with somebody. Single Cancers for August. Oh, 7 of Swords in reverse. Past, present, and future. Single Cancers. Okay, that's pretty good. You got the 7 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, and the Fool card. Okay, let's look at Cancers who are dealing with somebody or in a relationship. Past, present, and future. Ooh, Tower. Again, past, present, and future. Those who are dealing with somebody or who are in a relationship. Okay. Past, present, and future. See, this stagnancy here, this indecision, or this inability to make a decision here is really showing up for you guys. Okay, so single Cancers in the past, 7 of Swords in reverse. You could have been dealing with a very shady individual, someone who was a liar, or you could have really been in this place of denial about the types of people that you date. Maybe you dated a lot of player type of people, or cheaters, or you always ended up with the same type of energies, the same types of people, and so maybe you were deceiving yourself about that, and you felt like it was something wrong with you, but really it was just maybe the choices that you made for the people that you were trying to pursue weren't the best. Okay, or you were looking for validation from people who couldn't give it to you. So now, 8 of Pentacles upright. This is a Virgo card. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but there's also Taurus and Capricorn. But 8 of Pentacles, I think that you're really focusing on building yourself back up if you were going through a lot in your romantic life. Could be just focusing really on your craft and just working hard to just do your thing. Like you're focusing on whatever it is you need to focus on, like your work, or you're studying, or school, or something like that. And then in the future position, the Fool card upright, you are going to have an opportunity to take a leap of faith with somebody. It could be with an Aries or an Aquarius energy here, but I do see you taking a risk in something, or having a new beginning with somebody. Okay, so after some time of just building yourself back up, or working on whatever you're working on right now, just being single, being happy, there is going to be something that you want to pursue, and you want to finally take another leap of faith in, which is good energy there. Now, for those of you who are dealing with somebody now, you have the Tower card in reverse. I mean upright. I meant to say in the past, upright. So you have the Tower card upright for your past position. So you could have been dealing with a person where maybe this was a very unexpected relationship, or there was just a lot of trouble in paradise in the beginning. Like you guys started out really rocky for some reason, or very just not good for some reason, or the way that you guys got together was very dramatic or chaotic, a lot of chaos in the beginning of this relationship for many of you guys. Okay, or you were at a place where you were really not in a good place in your life, or somebody else wasn't in a good place in their life. But now in the present, you're in the Three of Pentacles. So I do think right now you're in a good place where you're able to try and work together on your issues. You're collaborating, you're working together. Teamwork makes the dream work. But for your future position, you have the Two of Swords upright. So again, with that Two of Swords energy, there's some indecision here for this connection moving forward. An inability to figure out what to do for some reason. Why is that? Tell me about the Two of Swords, please. The High Priestess in reverse. Ignoring intuition here. Tell me about the Two of Swords for the future position for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Oh, okay. So I'm kind of getting a feeling here that for some of you, moving forward, the relationship might get a little bit stressful. Either because you feel like you're not quite ready to take things to the next level with this person, no matter what level you're on with them. You have the Page of Wands in reverse, not really ready. The High Priestess in reverse, or you're in a place where you're really not sure what you need. Okay, that's what I feel. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse here as well. So it could be that you thought that a relationship was going to make you happy, or this person was what was going to fulfill you and make you very content and uplift you. But then you start to see, okay, maybe that's not what's going to make me happy. I don't quite know what that is. And so that's what the energy is moving forward with you and this person. So it looks like the relationship does make you happy. It's just not enough. Okay, and nobody can really make you happy. Okay, they can add to your happiness for sure. But if you're already not happy within yourself, that relationship is not going to take that away. It might make you feel better, but it won't be your happiness, truly. Okay, let's look at some advice here for you guys. What's the advice, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August? What's the advice, please, for Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August? What's their advice, please, Spirit? Finances, balance, self-care. What's the advice, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Second chance, rejection, unavailable. Oh boy. Okay. So I was thinking about Scorpio before I started shuffling, and this Scorpio also had this card here. So you could really be struggling with your financial path and figuring out how this relationship can be incorporated into that. Here. But you also have unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. And then you have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So some of you guys may really be stuck on a connection that hurt you because you got rejected, or your ego is really hurt because you felt rejected by this person. And I think that Spirit is wanting you to know that the rejection didn't have anything to do with you personally, even though it was you that got rejected. Okay. We get rejected for all types of reasons. Usually it is because somebody is unavailable to us or can't show up for us the way that we need them to. And so we feel like we take it personally. We're like, well, there must be something wrong with me. And I want to say, like, 9 times out of 10, it's not about you. Okay, we just make things about us. And so you have self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So I do feel like if you are really hurt by a recent rejection, or somebody who is rejecting you right now, maybe you need to really, this is an opportunity for you to focus on self-care and figure out what it is that you need for yourself and what's going to make you feel very validated and feel uplifted and good outside of this connection, outside of this person. You have balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship, so you need to focus on balance and how you can make things restore balance for yourself if you feel unbalanced in this connection or with this person. And then you have second chance, and this card kind of threw me off. Okay, second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. So I want to clarify that card actually, because that one is so different from the rest. Tell me about second chance, please, for Cancer. Tell me about second chance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Spiritual lesson. Okay. So, for some of you, there is a person in your life, or there's a person from your past who was meant to teach you some type of spiritual lesson. And there is a relationship that does deserve a second chance. Now, take that with a grain of salt, okay? Because that will not resonate for everybody, okay, at all. But there are for some, a select few of you, where the lesson is not finished yet. Whatever the lesson is that you're meant to teach this person, or they're meant to teach you. And maybe you need to get some closure in that situation. If you feel like that's really what's going to help you move forward. Or if you feel like you have the capacity to hold space for somebody again, or the universe feels like they want to bring you back together with somebody. Okay, so keep that in mind. But of course, you don't have to take anybody back that you don't want to take back. All right, in August. So thank you, Spirit. I was gonna say thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. I'm going to finish rest this up on my Patreon real soon, probably by tomorrow. And that's it. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.